So I've been wanting to cover this topic for far too long. I've just put it off because there was always something else to cover. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. Each week I create content around the things I'm doing to create a healthier, happier lifestyle. And Tracy Anderson is a huge part of that because I thank her every day because she's given me a new sense of freedom. Freedom from having to stress about a workout program because I know it works. It's like working out, fitness is taken care of now. Any way that I can help others successfully adopt this program, I'm all for because it's tough. You need support, you need reassurance that you're not the only one that's fallen off like 10,000 times. Been there. So I'm often looking at the program from different angles and to just get better at it. What better way to be reassured that I'm on the right program than to know that there is a long list of celebrities that have been doing Tracy Anderson for a long time. I'm sure there's a lot of celebrities that we don't even know of that are not even covered in this list. If you know anybody that's not covered in this list that I'm going to share with you, please be sure to comment below because if there is anything redeeming about this channel, it's the value in the comments. I've learned so much from you all, and I can guarantee if I didn't have this channel, there is no way that I would stick with it this long. Why do we care so much about what workout program celebrities do? Well, I think it's because celebrities are very vested in looking good. It's a part of their job. And gosh, that's got to be a lot of pressure, but they often know the best of the best in the industry. There's no time to fool around. So it's no surprise that with Tracy's notoriety, there's a lot of celebrities that have been doing her program for a long time. I've been wanting to cover this topic for a while, but there was always just something else that came up. Because I cover Tracy Anderson, I also cover a lot of like aesthetic stuff or things that are legit helping me that are just even random. One of the videos I'm so excited to share is a video around how I got an upper blepharoplasty, which has got to be the most common plastic surgery procedure that you don't know about. But one of the things I've learned is I'm best off waiting to share a review until I have a full experience with it and I'm still healing, and so I want to be able to give like a true rundown. So that's what I'm really excited about, and really the reason why I'm humble bragging about that is because I want to give you a reason to subscribe that's even outside of Tracy Anderson Method. So I may be cutting that out. Anyways, so celebrities, I'm going to share with you a list that I've compiled from research, from articles I've uncovered, from even following Tracy Anderson stories. If I've missed anything, guaranteed I have missed something, please be sure to comment below. This is in no particular order, but I figure we'll just make this conversational. The first celebrity is Miranda Kerr. Miranda Kerr is a supermodel. I'm sure her face is very familiar to you if you don't recognize her name. And she was recently featured in Tracy's magazine. I'm going to be downloading the digital version. I'm so excited to read that. Jen Atkins, who was Kim Kardashian's celebrity hairstylist, she's now has her own hairstyle brand, which is really great. This is a great brand. I don't know that I can pronounce it appropriately, so I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Tracee Ellis Ross, Diana Ross's daughter. Drew Barrymore. We all love Drew Barrymore. Don't know if she's doing it still. Lena Dunham is another one. Olivia Palermo. Jennifer Lopez. This comes as no surprise. We all know that Jennifer Lopez has been doing Tracy Anderson for a long time. But the big thing to call out here that I think a lot of people will be intrigued to hear is that Tracy Anderson is not the only thing JLo does. She also works with a personal trainer. And if I remember correctly, her personal trainer and Tracy will coordinate, scheme, make sure that they're just continuing to support JLo and looking insanely great. Gwyneth Paltrow, we all know, Tracy's business partner, been doing Tracy Anderson for a long time. This is when we get into the very interesting stuff. And I should add, the reason why I was super motivated to do this video is because I watched an interview with Tracy Anderson that we recently posted. I'll be sure to link this. Watch it after this because I really want some time with you. And in the introduction of Tracy and giving her credentials and all the celebrities that she's trained, there's one name I did not realize she trained. That person, Robert Downey Jr. And the reason why I have this right after Gwyneth Paltrow is because I'm convinced Gwyneth and Robert were great friends from Iron Man. I hear they're great friends. And maybe she convinced him to do Tracy Anderson. His wife even does Tracy Anderson. I don't know that he still does it, but I was just so excited to hear that. And then it gets even better. It gets even better. Not only does Robert Downey Jr. do it, but how about Matthew McConaughey? Because he's just such a man's man, and like everybody loves him. And if you've heard of Green Lights, I'm here to tell you it's worth listening to on Audible or worth buying. It's a great book. You're gonna fall in love with him though, just know that. Jake Gyllenhaal is another guy. So the story goes that Tracy developed a mail program and she was using Matthew McConaughey and Robert Downey Jr. as her guinea pigs. And in this article I'll link for you, she just talks so lovingly about them, and she talks about how Matthew McConaughey's dance cardio was really funny. So that's really what got me so excited about this video, is like those guys have done Tracy Anderson. And I was so excited to tell my husband, and I think I'm gonna convince him at some point. Continuing on, Ashley Green, Kim Kardashian. I'm pretty certain Kim Kardashian doesn't do Tracy Anderson anymore. She worked with a different trainer, but hey, to each their own. Victoria Beckham. Could we have a better style icon? Don't you love how beautifully she's aging? She looks effortless. She does not look like she's trying to look like somebody else. She's beautiful. And she has a legit Tracy Anderson setup. She has the bands and everything, and gosh, love her. And one day I'm gonna get a wardrobe of Victoria Beckham brand, because she's such great style. Madonna used to do Tracy Anderson. They had a little bit of a falling out, if you want to call it a falling out. That was kind of dramatic, who knows? But continuing on, Cameron Diaz, Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, I saw a video clip where she said that she's been doing Tracy Anderson DVDs forever. So Meghan Markle, Jessica Simpson, Kristen Dunst, Ellen Pompeo, Kate Hudson, Shakira, Gisele Bündchen, Molly Sims. Molly Sims was really public about how much she loved Tracy Anderson, and then she went on to do her own thing. And I get that everybody has their own dreams, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, but that's gotta sting. Eesh. Maggie Gyllenhaal. I wonder if Maggie convinced Jake Gyllenhaal or Jake convinced Maggie. I would love to know that story too. And I want to know, how did Matthew McConaughey get into Tracy Anderson? Does anybody know, like 1 degree from Matthew McConaughey? Can we find this out? Someday we need to find that out, because I'm telling you, you read or listen to Green Lights, you're gonna want to know. You're gonna be his biggest fan. Kristen Davis and Zooey Deschanel. Just what a great list of celebrities. This was with my very basic research. That's the list, that's the rundown. Please share the celebrities I didn't mention. And if you did like this video, please like it. Other topics you want me to cover, let me know. I mean, it's unlimited what I can do with Tracy Anderson. I will veer off now and then because there's like other really cool things to talk about. But I hope you have an awesome week, and I'll see you next time.